Why do markets sometimes react to geopolitical shifts before governments issue statements? Why can a refinery's heat signature signal tension before diplomats acknowledge it? And why are prime ministers and CEOs now staring at live geopolitical dashboards the way generals once studied battlefield maps? In 2026, geopolitical risk is no longer a quarterly briefing. It is a high-frequency data stream. The world's intentions are no longer interpreted only through speeches, but through movement, cargo speed, capital flow, thermal output, and supply chain disruption. Energy flows have become the vital signs of geopolitical posture. States can issue calming communiques, but they cannot easily conceal the movement of fuel that sustains their economies. Intelligence agencies and hedge funds now rely on synthetic aperture radar to monitor oil tankers regardless of weather or darkness. In late 2025, AI models detected an abnormal drop in natural gas pressure at a major European entry node nearly 48 hours before a diplomatic maintenance issue was publicly acknowledged. Similarly, satellite analytics from firms such as BlackSky now track refinery thermal signatures. A sudden spike in output within a sanctioned state can indicate an unsanctioned production ramp-up, allowing traders and policymakers to anticipate supply shifts before official production data is released. Supply chains represent the new front line of geopolitical competition. Power is no longer defined only by military capacity, but by control over critical nodes in global networks. Corporations now use Bayesian network models to simulate scenarios such as a blockade of the Taiwan Strait. These models do not merely estimate semiconductor shortages. They calculate second-order effects, factory shutdowns in Germany, logistics breakdowns in the United States, and cascading financial stress across Asian markets. This modeling drives preemptive strategies like friendshoring and diversification years before crisis materializes. In early 2026, AI-driven trade analysis detected subtle shifts in Chinese rare earth export patterns. By cross-referencing customs data with shipping reroutes, analysts identified stockpiling behavior months before formal export restrictions were tightened. Sanctions have also evolved from blunt pressure tools into precision-guided instruments. Financial authorities now deploy agent-based modeling to simulate the ripple effects of asset freezes and trade restrictions. Before implementing sanctions on a foreign energy sector, ministries calculate inflation impact, currency volatility, and potential capital flight from allied markets. In late 2025, when Venezuela re-entered energy discussions as a potential oil stabilizer, predictive models estimated how many barrels per day would be required to hold Brent crude within a specific price band. Sanctions policy is increasingly calibrated, not improvised. The modern geopolitical command center fuses alternative data into unified risk scores. Satellite imagery of empty industrial parking lots signals economic contraction. Sentiment analysis tools detect spikes in nationalist rhetoric across local language media, often preceding unrest. Blockchain analytics track cryptocurrency flows used to evade sanctions. Major financial institutions now maintain geopolitical dashboards, updating Taiwan-China or Russia-NATO escalation probabilities in near real time. Risk is quantified, visualized, and traded. Yet this transformation carries danger. Big data reduces uncertainty, but it accelerates reaction. If algorithms signal rising conflict probability and investors withdraw capital simultaneously, the market reaction can destabilize the very system being modeled. What begins as a prediction can become a trigger. Data-driven overreaction becomes a structural risk in itself. Big data has turned the planet into a transparent system where energy, trade, and finance reveal strategic posture before leaders speak. Informational advantage now defines geopolitical leverage. But while algorithms enhance foresight, they cannot replace political judgment. In an anarchic international system, speed without restraint can magnify instability. And now that you see how data reshapes the economics of conflict, the next step is to examine how global governance institutions are struggling to regulate the very digital tools that now structure power in the international system.